class. My name is Shaylee Benny, and today I'm going to show you how to solve for the difference quotient of polynomial functions. And I'm going to show you two examples, and then I'm also going to explain how it can be used in our world today. So first off, the equation for difference quotient of polynomial functions is going to be f of x plus h minus f of x over h. Now I already put this on the whiteboard, but let's say we wanted to solve f of x equals x squared. First we're gonna put this x plus h, let's see, let me get my pen. We're gonna get our x plus h, and we are going to put it in for our x. That's our first step. So as you can see here, I did x plus h squared. And now if you remember how to solve this, you're going to multiply x plus h by x plus h. And that's what it means to square it. So we can do the FOIL method where we do x times x, which is x squared, and then x times h. And then we're going to do plus h times x, and then h times h. So this is what we end up with. It's going to be x squared plus 2xh plus hx. Now if we go back to the formula, we're going to also remember to minus the f of x, and that's going to be the x squared. So we're going to subtract x squared, and those cancel out. These x squared cancels out, and we're left with 2xh plus h squared, and then we're going to remember to divide the h. And when we do that, we get rid of these, and it's going to be 2x plus h. So that's how you solve for that, and that's like the most simplified version it can get. Okay, for our next example, it gets a little more confusing because we add in some numbers, but for this one, we're going to do f of x equals 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. Okay, so we're first going to start off by putting the x plus h in all of our x's. So it looks like we have these two x's. Alright, it's going to bring us to 2x plus h squared plus 3x plus h plus 1. And now, after doing this, we're going to do that FOIL method again for the x plus h times x plus h. And that's going to give us this number, which is x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. And then you're going to multiply the 2 to every single term, and then we also multiplied this 3 to these terms, and we got 3x plus 3h, and then plus this 1. Alright, and now if we look down further, you can see that so we multiplied the 2 with all the terms, and we got 2x squared. We got 2x squared plus 4xh plus 2h squared. And then we brought this down, plus 3x plus 3h plus 1. And then, if you remember here, we have the negative f of x. So we're going to subtract this whole thing. We're going to put this whole thing in. So we subtracted 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. And we're going to make sure the subtraction goes to every single term. So we're going to change these instead of plus signs to subtraction signs. Alright, and now at this point I just found all the like terms, and the 2x squared minus 2x squared canceled out. the plus 3x and minus 3x canceled out. The plus 1 and minus 1 canceled out. And so we were just left with this 3h, the 2h squared, and the 4xh. And I put those terms in this area, so we're left with 4xh plus 2h squared plus 3, and then we can't forget to divide by h. So it's going to cancel out, and we're going to be left with 4x plus 2h plus 3. Alright, so now that I showed you those equations, I just wanted to go over some common mistakes. And some common mistakes by doing this. Some people forget how to substitute x plus h correctly. And you just have to make sure you're squaring the whole x plus h, not just the x. And then they also forget to distribute the negative sign to every single term. That was hard for me to remember at first. And then you also just divide the h by all the terms. So make sure to remember that. And then also this can be used outside of a math classroom. People might use it in business, in science, in math. They could use it in business when they are measuring the amount of profit, when production increases.